city is headed for a disaster difficult to forecast. It means its own custom. Radio wrath of God type stuff. Fire, rainstorm, up in the sky. Rivers and seas, waters and earthquakes, human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's paradise.
What? No, I know. There's been so much going on, and I'm not sure exactly where we should start. I mean, have you ever thought it's been one of those weeks where you're just you think that everything is going to be fine, and then by the time you get to the end of the week, you're just like, whoa, oh my gosh, where's the weekend? My goodness. It's felt like one of those weeks, and everything just keeps happening, keeps steamrolling. It's one thing after another, and I don't even know really where to begin. I will begin with shouting out the chat. Hold on, I have Free Rollin', DJ, Casual, Delmis, Big M, couple of people here. Anyways, setting the standard, raising the bar. You're on the only award-winning radio show dedicated to the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real award-winning media puppet from the most trusted puppet in media. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning. Want to thank everyone, of course, for joining the show. The first day of March. Listen, we've made it through the first 2 months. And the question is, where are you in your life? Yes, let's get all deep in. No, let's not get all deep. No. Let's stop it. No, let's. Yes, well, it has been 2 months. So I guess the question is that when you look at 2025 already in the rear view mirror, what do you see? Do you see success, or are you still dragging your feet? Because I tell you what, right around here in these parts, we're not dragging our feet. We are fluffing our felt. No, wait, I didn't mean, so we're getting a felt job. No, I mean, but no, what we're saying is that we're eventually, well, I've been doing this for quite a while. When did I show up here in Richmond? Was it what? It had to have been about 10 years ago. 10 years ago this month, I guess, is when I showed up here in Richmond. It's been a long time, since I'd done anything media-wise. But I showed up here in Richmond. Then we had a stint out where? In Colorado. We had a stint out there. Had a couple of trips also out in Tacoma. Did some reporting out there. Then we came back, of course, here, and then started this here little radio program. As we continue, of course, to set the standard and raise the bar. Sir Philosopher here as well, AM Customs 80, joining us. If you are there in the chat, send this out to everybody. Let them know. 10 o'clock, Tune and Toys and Toons. And then at 11 o'clock, we'll be discussing some of those current events. Yes, that's right. The current events that have been rolling along this week. And I'm sure that you all have some thoughts about that too as well. A couple of other things going on here. ZoloCon, shout out to our friends over at Valaverse. They dropped a couple of new exclusives. So make sure you head on over there eventually. And I guess they will have some more information about that up as well. Oh, yes, that's right. Toy Fair. Toy Fair is there. I saw Ace the other day. I saw him. He posted a picture of a huge monster truck that looked like a unicorn of something. Anyways, that is going to be the next ramen vehicle. I'm telling you right now. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just starting rumors and advocating. But that's it. We're just going to go with that. The unicorn monster dump truck is the next vehicle coming out from Ramen Toys. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, we did get the rickety white van. Hey kids, come and get your candy. Yeah, we got that van in. So we haven't looked at it yet. Chico and Chad, I think, are still they're still hanging out with the General Lee and doing some shenanigans over there. We'll eventually have to get back to Toy Town reporting. It's been a while since we've done the Toy Town reporting. I heard the Lord Blanket thing at the top of the hour. Lord Blanket's a myth. No such thing as a Lord Blanket. So that's just the facts of it. Shout out, of course, to Lone Dragon, also Dead Man there as well. Did you know that we are all Toy Mercs? I said this is the 10 o'clock toy hour. So toys and tunes, but we are all Toy Mercs. It is Saturday, or should I say Splatter Day. Yep, Splatter Day. And just make sure you're following Toy Mercs. Got some big news coming in the future. I know that Dead Man has been working, doing yeoman's work, as they call it, yeoman's work. And we're excited to hear about what is coming in the future. But I have no clue as of yet. I just know that he hasn't been around. He said, "Hey, listen, Sam," he reached out to me the other day and said, "Sam, I'm sorry. I've been busy. I've been busy doing a few things. Toy Mercs is growing and things are just happening. I'll tell you all about it in the future." And I said, "You know what, Dead Man? That's exactly right." He said, "Yeah, that's right. And I'll tell you about all this Toy Merc stuff in the future." So we're waiting on that whenever that does happen. And so, but once again, we are all Toy Mercs. We are all Toy Mercs, and it is Splatter Day. And you can always collaborate with them too. Just reach out and they'll be able to collaborate. And when I say collaboration, we're talking about action figure photography, action figures, toy photographies. Toy photographers are one of the big things out. You can always save 15% using the code SKYDRO, SKYDRO at extremesets.com. Anime figure statue collector here in the house as well. Make sure that you are looking out for all of your fellow friends and collectors here. Follow them if you do see them on social media. Everybody here is a part of the community. That's TEAT, because we're sipping on tears. Sipping on tears. Sipping on tears of all of the haters. So that's just like, hey, look at that. You say it out loud. It's almost like you tap your toes. You tap your heels. You click your heels. That's what it is. Click your heels 3 times. You click your ears 3 times, and all of a sudden, he shows up. So once again, save 15%. Use the code SKYDRO. That's SKYDRO at extremesets.com. Did you see this little thing over here over my shoulder? This Saturday morning cards here. I got this the other day, and I saw where there's an artist here that I have some artwork over. Tim Shin, I believe, is what his name is. Tim Shin is the author. Not the author, the artist. The artist. Sorry about that. So Tim Shin is the artist, and did a couple of one-off cards over here for Saturday morning cards. Now, I'm not sure if this is one of them, but I thought it was really interesting. Let's see. Can I get the other card over here? So they sent us this. So here's. Do we see this? Saturday morning cards. There's a Saturday morning. There's a little teddy bear over there. You guys see it over there? Let's see. Do we hold it up there? There we go. So hold it up. There's a teddy bear card. Anyways, you flip it over. There is a, let's see here. Oh, you get the thing. There we go. The Dick Tracy card. I thought that was really cool. Dick Tracy card. So I don't know if this is a sticker or what, but it's something. I'll show the people over here. There we go. So there's a little Dick Tracy card. And what this is Saturday morning cards. They have a whole bunch of these. So they have Smokey Bear right now. They have Street Fighter 2. So, but I'm not really sure about this whole Saturday morning cards thing. So I'm going to open this sometime here during the show. And by the end of the show, we'll see what's inside of that little box over there, a Saturday morning card. I figured, you might as well open up a Saturday morning card on Saturday morning. So we will do that sometime throughout the show. So just stay around, stay tuned for that. See Triple D coming in here as well, Sergeant Schultz. Shout out to everybody, of course, who is joining into the chats at this moment. 10 o'clock toys and tunes this hour. Like I said, interesting stuff going on. We do have Toy Fair happening as we speak up in New York. That's really interesting. ZoloCon as well. And the convention scene, the con scene, the grift scene. Can we start calling it the grift scene instead of the con scene? I mean, that's probably what it should be called. I mean, I know that GalaxyCon is coming here pretty soon too. What do we call that? GriftCon? GriftCon with the what is it? Washed Up Boulevard and give me a handout. Give me a handout Avenue. I want to steal your money avenue. Yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. The whole grift con thing. There was a time and a place where I was all for conventions, and that's how we started. That's how I ended up getting familiar with it around people around here. But no, I'm not going to do that anymore. Not for a while. Maybe we get an invite somewhere. We'll show up and do that. But in terms of, there's just too many people around. And the only people I really want to hang out with too are the cosplayers, right? I mean, because you might think that they're cosplaying, but I know that they're actually the real superheroes there that are there. See, a lot of people don't understand that. It's the people that are in cosplay that are actually real superheroes. You think that they're just random people dressed up as superheroes, but that's not the case. When I see Batman at Comic-Con, that's Batman. When I see Superman at Comic-Con, that's Superman. When I see Spider-Man at Comic-Con, that's Spider-Man. I don't know what you're talking about. People playing dress up. That's out of your mind. The people that are playing dress up are all the actors and actresses stealing your money and grifting off of it. No, okay. So GalaxyCon is coming though. Who's going to be there? Weird Al Yankovic. He's going to be one of the people. William Shatner, of course. John Carpenter. All that's coming up here pretty soon too. Oh, another thing coming up pretty soon. You remember Politics and Pints? Do you remember that? We used to do that years ago. It's been several years since we've done that. There's a new one of those coming pretty soon too. Yeah, another Politics and Pints, April the 9th, live at the Beacon Theater. The tickets are on sale, but no, I'm not really sure. I don't think that I will be showing up to this one. Maybe the one in the fall. I think the one in the fall we'll make a reappearance at the one in the fall. Well, that's when they celebrate their 100th birthday, their anniversary. Is it an anniversary or is it a birthday? I'm not really sure. Well, we'll think about it then. But stay tuned. Yeah, right, exactly. Anyways, and so guys, if you're watching here on the Sam Cams, you see me talking to I have the producers here on the other side of the glass. They're over there. You don't ever hear them, by the way. You never hear them, but they are over there. I hear them. They're, I have a little monitor and stuff, but you don't hear them. It would just wreck the show. Their voices are terrible. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Never, nothing is worse than having a producer chime in, specifically when it's your show. It's like, well, hold on. It's like, why are you even sitting there talking? Like nails on a chalkboard. Everybody wants to hear my beautiful puppet voice. I don't want to hear you guys. Nails on a chalkboard. We don't want that. So, but here we are. Like I said, it is the first day of March, the year 2025. Are you familiar with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Daima. I think they just finished their 19th episode. I'm not really sure. Anyways, it's the anniversary of Toriyama's death. So what we decided to do is I decided to reach out to somebody, and we'll come and we'll connect with them in just a few moments. But I have some cartoon themes here that I want to play for you in relation to Dragon Ball. So I reached out to a buddy of mine, Crazy Toys, and he sent me a few Dragon Ball themes, but I want to play some of this Dragon Ball jams. But the question you are probably saying is, well, how do I listen to them? Because you're right. I cannot play them here on social media. That is correct. But what I can do is play them on the radio. Yes, that's a real radio microphone, by the way. Right over there. Yeah, real radio microphone. But how you are going to hear it, well, it's very simple. You need to go to WDCE.org. That's WDCE.org or WDCE.net. Or download the Live 365 app. Search WDCE and you'll be able to listen to these Dragon Ball jams on the radio as it's intended. Now, the radio only segment after that will be, once again, radio only. But we'll be talking to Crazy Toys. Now, I remember, this is interesting, is usually we have the Professor Deep Cut Dave, and we did do the whole Mario Madness thing. We played some Mario jams in the first hour. But we will have the professor back next week, so don't worry about that. We'll start at 9 next week again. Professor will be with us around 9:30. But we are celebrating Mario Madness, so in kind of the same vein as March Madness. But that's what we're doing there. So I'm going to head out here. We're going to play some Dragon Ball Jams. We'll be back on the other side with Crazy Toys here on the only award-winning radio show dedicated to the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real award-winning media puppet from the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell. I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning.